South Metro Water Supply Authority was founded in 2004, right after the drought, and it was based on partnerships, investment, and efficiency. So the whole idea was we're stronger together than we are apart. And if we use our money together, if we invest together and invest for the future together, we'll be stronger, and we're going to be the most efficient users of water of anybody in terms of conservation, in terms of reuse. That's our goal. We're going to be state leaders. We moved off of the non-renewable water resources significantly to the point where at build out, which is around 2065, we'll only have 15% of our water portfolios will be this non-tributary groundwater. Everything else will be renewable supplies, which is pretty incredible when you think that no one had any, right? The Colorado Water Plan in 2015 set a goal of 129 GPCD, which is gallons per capita per day, as a goal. That was an aspirational goal in the water plan, and we're already like well below that as a usage rate. Meridian, for example, they're closed loop systems, which means that they reuse every drop. They bring water in, they use it, they treat it, they use it for irrigation, they get it again, they use it. So it's called a closed loop. And so ideally, that's a way that you show that you're really efficiently using your water resources. So what you're seeing is organizations and municipal water providers looking at opportunities to do what's called indirect reuse and direct potable reuse. So direct potable reuse is basically, it goes through a system, and then it's completely treated, treated to a drinking water standards, and then directly reused. Indirect is usually treated to a wastewater standard, a tertiary standard, put back into a stream system, then pulled out again, and then or taken into some sort of system, then diverted, and then retreated and into distribution. So it doesn't go directly from treatment back to the tap. There's a space in between it, which some people, I think just because people don't understand it, some people might find that more palatable. But the fact is it works, and I think it's the wave of the future. I think we're all going to have to accept and promote those kinds of programs with our water providers in the future. And there's a whole bunch of new technology that's happening that's pretty cool. Anytime you reuse water, you're not going out and buying more water, right? So if you assume that build out does come, you're going to reach a time of balance where you're as far as you can go, but water resources will still fluctuate. There's still seasonal variability. There's still droughts, floods. There's weather events, severe weather events. There's a lot that can impact that. The more you have a secure system in that, you have a water that's always available. You can treat it. You can use it. You can recapture it. You can treat it. It gives you that guarantee. It's so important to the quality of life. I don't think people really realize if you had to wait to take a shower on I-25, I heard somebody say this one time, everybody would be like if you were for 50 minutes, you couldn't take a shower for 50 minutes because you're stuck there. Everybody would be like, oh my gosh, there's a problem with water. Just like there's a problem with transportation. There's too much traffic. Somebody has to fix it. But that doesn't happen. You turn on your tap and the water comes out. So we don't have that same visibility. People are like, yeah, if I need water, all I have to do is do this, and out it comes whenever I want, and I can use whatever I want, then I turn it off. So it's in times when you see real moves towards new innovation is in times of need. Because when you have a lot of it, you just don't realize what you need to do to sustain it. So we'll see that growing in the future for sure. Everyone gets to a point in their career or their life where they want to give back to something, right? And I feel really blessed that the thing that I got to give something back to is also associated with what I do day to day, which is actually really unique. So I wanted to do something in water that wasn't simply about an organization or a region. It has just a much broader footprint. And so I just really appreciated being part of the conversation and kind of pushing that conversation forward. And so it's been really rewarding, and I've met great people and have a lot of fun. And it's with the state water education programs and our water program, I think we have the ability to be a leader in the country in education programs surrounding water. So I'm excited.